Okay, probability using words and scales, okay? So not actually numbers or fractions or decimals at this point. So the first question, Owen has a box containing 30 balls, 10 of them are green and 20 of them are red. Owen chooses one ball at random from this box. Circle the best expression from those given below to describe the chance of Owen getting a green ball. So you're thinking there's 30 in total. 30, that's what I've got in total. 10 of them are green. So 10 out of 30 of them are actually going to be green. So that's under half. Half of 30 would be 15. So we would describe that as an unlikely chance. It's not impossible because green is in there. It's not an even chance because it's not halfway, okay? They're not half red and half green. It's not likely because that would have to be more than half. And it can't be certain because that would have to be 30 out of 30 balls being green, okay? Next one. Amna has a flock of 70 sheep. 35 of them are white and 35 of them are black. Amna chooses one of those sheep from the flock at random. Circle the best expression of her chances of picking a black sheep. Now, if we think about this, okay, we've got 35 out of 70 are black, and it also tells us 35 out of 70 are white. That's half and half. Double 35, you get 70. That's another way of saying an even chance, the halfway point. You've got exactly the same number of black sheep than you have white sheep. They are identical, which means it's got to be an even chance. So this is a second example then with a scale, okay? So you've given some cards and a list of 10 cards with different numbers on it. A is the probability that Tim picks a 3 on it. So you're having a look up here, how many 3s have I got? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 out of those 10 cards I've got to be with a 3 on it. So that tells you it's over halfway. Halfway would be 5 out of 10. So A is going to have to be somewhere between the halfway point, which is there, and 1, which is certain. Okay, so it's anywhere on that part of the scale. It's likely. Okay, so we've done that bit. B is the probability that Tim picks a card with a number greater than 1. Now, if we look at all those numbers up there, they're all bigger than 1, which means that's certain. So that's on the B part. That's another way. 1 is another way of saying certain, which then implies 0 is another way of saying impossible. Okay, that's on the other end of the scale. It can't happen at all. C is the probability that Tim picks a card with a 7 on it. So how many 7s have I got? I've got 2 or 3 of them there. Okay, out of 10. So that's 3 out of 10 that I've got a 7. So that's under halfway. So C has got to be somewhere down between the halfway and impossible part of the scale. Part B, circle the best expression to describe Tim choosing a card with a 2 on it. So if we look up here, we've only got one card, which is there, with a 2 on it. So it's 1 out of a 10 chance. So that means it's very unlikely or unlikely, but it's not impossible because we do have a card with 2 on it.